Alright, good morning to everyone. If it's not morning when you are seeing this video, good day to you wherever you are. This video is in response to one of the subscribers. He wanted to learn how to use SEOs. I hope to still make a much more encompassing videos on that, but I intend for today to at least explain the basics of the concept, and probably in the full video some more advanced features in regards to the SEO will be made available. So SEO means solid elements operations. You find it when you go to the design tab here and under the design you see solid elements operations, this particular guy right here. And the question is, what is this? What does it do? How is it going to be useful to me? Alright, we are looking at a spiral stair here from the last video I made, and I want to use it as a reference. If I were to have, for example, a wall drawn, say, from here to here, let's use the center line for that, and drop the thickness of that wall to something reasonable, say something like this, and then I had something like this. This is all just hypothetical, but if I had something like this, where did I drop that wall? Is it inside here? Oh, it is. Okay. Anyone wondering how that was done? There's a previous tutorial on that. Alright, let's raise the height of this wall sufficiently. I just realized it's a wall that wasn't linked. So let's say it's, the usual, something like this on plan. And then you come here, you're seeing this. You can see the way the wall appears completely above the stairs, and it's very unsightly. It doesn't really help a lot. The question is, what can I do? I want, in the interior design I'm doing, I want to be able to see probably a finish here, something really interesting going on here, but I don't want it to come on top of the stairs. That's where the SEO tool comes into play. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, launch it. Just go to the design tab, click on this, and it's going to bring up its own toolbar, its own window, its own mini palette, whatever we would want to call it. And right from here, I am able to, excuse me briefly. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to select the wall, and in this window that's popping up right here, I'm going to say I want to treat this wall as a target. Why is it a target? It is the item that I want to cut. It is the item that I don't want to see above the stairs. I'm going to then select the stairs here, and add it as an operator. And what that says is, Archicad, I want you to use this guy as a bounding point for this guy whom I have set as a target before now. If you didn't get that, listen to the last about 30 seconds of this over and over again so that you're sure. So this is the target, it's the guy who will be cutting. This is the operator, is the guy that will be cut. After setting these, I'm now going to say I want it to do subtraction with upward extrusion. So I want you to cut this wall out of these stairs and extrude upwards, take away everything above it. Alright, so once I do this and I click execute, this is the result we get. We see the stair looking just as it should. Let's get a better view of this. To do that, by the way, if you don't know how to navigate tight spaces, one of the best ways is to use the 3D cutaway. You find it with Ctrl Y, this particular guy right here. So you click on the drop down, select create custom cutting plane. There's an existing one that had been used in the previous video here. I'm going to ignore that and just create another one here. Now observe that there is a bright region and a dim region. When I say bright, I mean like a region where, as you can see on screen, let me make this divider much more visible. The colors of brown we see here are much more saturated than the ones we have here, which appear faded. And what that tells us is, on 3D, here will be visible, here would not, and that's not what we need. So I'm going to right click on it and reverse it. So this region is dim. This is the region I do not want to see. This region is going to be bright already, and is the region I'll be seeing. Let me just show this on 3D, and we have something like this. All right, so back to what I was trying to exemplify earlier, we can see the way that we have a kind of path here, and the intention has been achieved. All right, so the same thing could apply if I wanted it in the opposite direction. I don't know much reasons why anyone might want something like that, but, and by the way, you could always reverse it. When I click on this, there comes up this edit tab here that I could click on and say I don't want the solid element operations to be active anymore, and the wall comes back. So it's not like it was deleted, it was just made to stop displaying. Alright, so I can pick this again, go back to the same process and say I want this as the target. As we can see here, the wall as the target, the stair as the operator, and then I want it to happen with downward exclusion. This is a different use case, and when I execute, what happens is everything below goes away, as we can see. But from above here we have something like this, from under here there is nothing. So I think we get the overall idea of how this tool is to be used. And it doesn't just apply to that. There's a few other operations, intersection and addition. This will be explained in the full video as I mentioned earlier. There's also purely subtraction. Keep in mind, this doesn't just apply to walls and staircases. You could apply this to roof, you could apply it to railings, you could apply it to curtain walls, you could apply it to morphs, you could apply it to nearly everything here, with the exception of zones, with the exception of certain objects, with the exception of doors and windows, of course, unless they're already associated to a wall. And but at least I know it applies to walls, columns, beams, slabs, roof, shell, stair, railing, curtain wall, the morph, some objects, like I said, not all objects, of course the mesh. So have fun with it, and if you run into any problems, reach out to me. If you are wondering how to reach out to me, type out what you are having as a problem in the comments, or join the Archicad group in the link that is provided in the description of this video. If you found this helpful and you've not subscribed to this channel yet, do so, leave a like, and if you know someone who might need this information, share to them. If you have other issues that are bothering you about something on Archicad, it's something I'm very confident I'll be able to help you out with. So to reach out, join the group in the description, and each time you lay a request there, I try as much as possible to respond quickly. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Goodbye for now.